continuing the adventure.
The woods are quiet tonight, and the air grows chill. Once you sit down, after you have served yourself the stew, barely visible tendrils of opaque fog start to creep and stretch throughout, first from the forest, then to the clearing in front of you as it rests like a blanket low all about.
Glow and Renwick, both of you notice that you don't appear to be in the same forest or area anymore. It's also weird that you notice in your packs a note.
You remember our venerable house? Opulent and imperial, gazing proudly from its stoic perch above the moor. I beg you, return home and deliver our family from the ravenous, clutching shadows of the darkest domain.
Gradually, the haze and brush gives away, revealing a bald hilltop. There stands a grim black tower, the last defiant turret of a long, crumbled fortress. Attached to the tower is a 3-story manor house, weather-beaten and veined with ivy. A porch girds the house. Its sagging roof shelters the stout front door that stands open and emits a flickering light.
Welcome to Fate's Forge, a D&D podcast. You're listening to Van Richten's Guide to A Curse of Strahd.
Cole's first, as his essence appears after like 2 or 3 hours of walking.
Traversing the mists.
That was a long walk.
Followed by our older gnome, Renwick, and then Glow, and then up, in the back we've got Kieran.
Oh, Kieran, you're here. I was following you. It's been like 3 hours. You must have stopped and rested, and I got ahead of you. Sorry about that. It's good to see you again.
We lost track of you. Wasn't sure exactly what happened. You just disappeared.
I don't know why you were trying to follow me anyways.
You said I could. Didn't you two go down the other path?
Yeah. Something was weird with that place. We ended up going in circles, and we came back and saw the feathers again. I think there's some sort of... Those mists almost feel alive. Oh. It's a little disturbing.
Not all is as it seems in this domain. This domain of dread.
Did you get the feathers?
Yes. Did you grab that last feather?
No.
Okay, well we're down a feather. We're down a feather, I guess.
Like, that's 3 hours back. It's not worth it.
I don't even know the way we came, so we wouldn't even be able to backtrack.
Okay, you guys kind of ascend your way onto that porch there, and the door here. So there's a covering like right here. Just picture an old like southern home where it's got like the deck that goes all the way around, and it's got.
I'd like to look around and see if there's anything that may be watching.
Sure. So watching specifically?
Yeah, I'm looking for any other signs of life or.
Okay. Anyone else want to do anything to?
I'm gonna.
To entertain their paranoia.
I want to look to see if there are any other lit windows, or was it just the one? Perception.
I cast thaumaturgy on myself, and I make my eyes glow, and it kind of makes like a wind in my hair type of thing. So it like blows all like I'm in a makeup commercial.
It is raining, by the way. So.
14.
17.
There are some windows that are kind of lining the first level and second level, but they appear to be shut.
Oh, they're barred shut.
Yeah,
okay.
They're shut, and there's no light coming from it.
I asked if they can give me bardic inspiration.
Oh boy.
Sorry.
Oh boy.
It's going to be one of those.
Space palm puns are the best kind.
Oh gosh. As Cole, as you make your way up the porch, it definitely starts to creak. And you can tell the floorboards are not super sturdy. And there are some of them that are missing. But like when you take a step, you hear the...
Okay.
And then, like another one's like, you can't hear it.
Okay, guys, let's go one at a time. Okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Does the...
Actually, if you don't mind my volunteering, I think the little gnome, who probably weighs the least, might be the best one to test it out.
I'll go first. Yeah.
Okay.
How heavy are you?
Guidance.
Boulder gnome?
I'm a small creature, so I think
But you're a boulder.
I'm a boulder gnome.
Is that just kind of a play on words,
no.
or is it literal?
Tower
Like
of Saviors.
like
Average
suffer while
weight
you look it up?
is about 40 pounds.
Okay.
I'm very small. Okay.
Okay, so the boulder gnome's gonna go first.
Yeah. Does the
Okay.
check for traps thing look for like weakened floors or something like that?
Yeah, general perception. if you
Oh,
want
just general perception.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that.
to check for.
Oh, okay. That's a 14.
Okay, no. Your guidance goes off and it's a 16.
It's a 16.
Very good. Yeah, you can kind of tell that there's a common used path from the stairs to the porch to the door right here, and
Okay.
since it's most traveled, that's where the most decay is. So if you kind of went around
Okay, yeah, I'll
outside,
skirt. I'll skirt the
you
edges.
could make your way
Yeah,
around.
okay.
Yeah.
Hey,
Okay,
guys,
so what
you should probably follow me. Sorry.
no,
God.
that's good. So what's your destination? Are you looking to like go to the door in the light?
Yeah.
Okay,
Mhm.
great. All right. What's everyone else doing?
Well, Renwick said to follow her, so
So
my trusting self.
I will wait and we'll go one at a time to avoid
I will follow 6 feet behind. Social distance.
There it is.
the original social distancing.
Okay, so we'll
Canon,
leave
he
a space
invented
between you guys. Okay. Yeah, you're able to pop, whack, go, and you make it to the porch.
Okay.
I presume you guys are all doing
Yes.
the same thing?
I'm gonna go last.
Okay. Karen, what are you doing?
I would go last and follow up to where they're at.
Okay.
Did you notice anything with your perception?
Yeah,
check?
I by the way, I never heard anything.
You didn't see or hear. There's lots of
Okay.
rain.
Kieran,
you
what
can
do
hear
your
thunder.
tabaxi eyes see?
My
Okay.
tabaxi's eyes seeing rain.
You see
and
rain.
mist.
Yep. And as Kieran takes his final step from outside to inside, the door shuts and locks.
Oh, it is locked. Okay. That's good.
Okay.
I with my thaumaturgy still active, I try to open the door. I'm so shocked.
Oh my goodness.
The way is shut.
I will use my wizard magic, and I will try and cast Knock on the door.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
No, you need to be at least a level 3 fake wizard to cast knock.
That's right. I don't think you
No,
got it
no, I can pick the lock. I have my thieves' tools.
Oh, gotcha.
Your
version
Heavy-
of knock.
Use
Heavy
Your
quotation
thieves'
marks.
tools to open the door.
Very
but I
good.
will tell the party.
Go ahead and roll me a
I
sleight
will
of hand.
cast Knock.
Did somebody knock?
21.
You're like, you put your thieves' tools in the lock in the hole, and you're like, this is like standard. And you go in and you're like, when it comes to thieves' tools, like you've got a tool that holds this like depressing bar, and then you put your lock pick in there to like tap up the little pins, and there are no pins. There's literally no pins. You're like, this isn't even a lock. It's empty, but you go to like open it, and like the door literally won't turn the knob.
Strong magic blocks the way. I know these things. I'm a wizard.
Well done.
That is very impressive,
As you
my
guys
friend.
make your way and kind of like, wipe the rain off of your shoulders and off your pack, you notice peeling wallpaper and a musty scent clinging to the walls of the spacious foyer. A curved staircase rises from the cracked tile floor to a balcony above. Keeping its distance from the darkened chandelier, doors lead in every direction. There's plenty of doors here. At the room's center is a bronze sculpture of an antlered eagle perched atop a marble pedestal.
An antlered eagle?
Antlered eagle.
Like a periton? I mean,
guess
I
so.
make knowledge nature checks. Is it a periton?
Exactly like a mother fairy Italian.
All right, I'm gonna approach the statue. Does
Okay.
any part of it look movable?
Why don't you make an investigation?
All right. Okay, I got a 19 on my investigation check.
I mean, you're like all over this bronze statue. Like you're every part of it. Little feathers. There's feathers. There's the antlers, the eyes, the beak. You're like inspecting it best you can. And there doesn't seem to be anything a part of it.
Okay.
You do notice that it's like standing in a nest.
Okay.
Like the way that it's situated. There's a nest below it, and then it's like standing in a nest, and its wings are kind of outstretched, and then its antlers are there. But that's basically all that you notice.
Are there any other doorways? Or
Yeah. So to your left, there's 2 doorways. There's one closest to you, then one in the corner. Then there's kind of down the hall at the edge of the staircase that spirals up. There's a door, and then there's one door just underneath the porch, like the balcony. You guys are standing underneath the balcony. Once you get closer to the periton, you can look up and you can see up. And you can see up to the ceiling up above, which is vaulted.
Okay.
But as you come into the doorway or like the entryway of the foyer, it's covered by the balcony until about right here. But you also notice here that a once impressive entryway is now very dusty, cloaked with cobwebs, and there's no light.
I try to open the door using my thaumaturgy.
So the door nearest you?
The one to my
Your left?
never the one on the west.
This one?
Yes.
Okay.
I was going to go towards that one.
No, I open it using thaumaturgy.
Oh,
so
the thaumaturgy.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
if it's locked, it
It's
won't
not
work.
It'll
So it'll open up.
It opens up.
That happens as I'm walking towards the door, and
That was creepy.
Okay, and then I turn and I lay an adorable little wink on you.
why are you flirting with me?
No, that wasn't flirting. That was a knowing wink.
Okay.
I get the feeling my charms.
what do you
Cole, what are you doing?
No, I opened the door.
I
for you.
am just like,
Oh,
I'll check out
Okay.
the statue. That could be fun.
Okay, you can roll
This kitty
investigation.
cat would be more adorable.
Investigation. Okay. Show me 20.
Instead, he's acting like
It's
a
a
normal
15.
cat.
You're kind of assisting your gnomish friend and can't seem to find much about it, but it appears that as you guys are looking around it, there is like the way that the nest is, it's standing on the front side of it, and on the back side of the nest as it goes around it, there's space. So
Okay.
it's like a clear space that's there.
I'm gonna go into the space. Because I'm small. I'm gonna like tuck
Sure,
myself
sure.
into the
Yeah,
space.
you fit real nice.
Okay. Does it look like there was something that should go here?
Doesn't look
Or-
like anything should go
Okay.
there.
Does
But
it?
a boulder gnome.
A boulder dome
That
goes
fits
here.
perfectly in that
Um,
space.
Okay. I don't know. Oh gosh, acting like a cat. Small space. Just want to go inside of it. Does it look like the base of the statue can move, or are there like marks on the floor where it can be moved forward? Or
No, your investigation didn't lead to any of
okay.
that.
Okay.
I'm gonna look into the other room.
In here?
Mhm.
Okay, you make your way into this room. Make a perception check.
Yeah. 13.
As you and Glow kind of had this back and forth where Glow is, commenting on how cats should be, and then commenting on how he's acting exactly like how cats are.
Yeah.
You're a little distracted as you're walking your way into the entryway of this room, and as you're kind of talking over your shoulder and kind of muttering back at her comments about you being a cat, you see something in the corner of your eye. Here, sitting on this couch, something was there, and then it disappears. There was something there you could have sworn, sitting on the couch, and then it disappears.
I am going to go over to the couch and see if I can figure out what was there.
Okay. As you make your way around, you're kind of just, on guard now.
Yes.
Kind of checking your over your shoulder the other way and kind of like crouching down in the ways that tabaxis do. You notice it appears to be
Is he a crouching tiger?
What type of cat are you?
Hopefully there's no hidden
There,
dragon.
that's what I. There it is.
Waiting for it.
Oh man. You kind of survey the area, and it appears to be a typical sitting room. I don't know if you've ever been in a sitting room as a tabaxi, but maybe in your past you've been in a noble home where they've had a dedicated room for folks and guests to sit before they are introduced or brought to the host of the mansion. And as you kind of survey the room and you get back to that point where you saw something, you hear the sound of a child giggle audibly.
Glad I'm not in that room.
I'm gonna move the couch.
This one?
The one where it had something sitting.
Yeah, it's like a futon, like 2-person love seat.
I want to flip it over.
Okay, roll me a strength check. Cole and I guess Glow. What are you doing?
I get up my flute and I start playing Every Rose Has a Thorn from Poison on it. Be operating off some meta knowledge of this introductory adventure.
Perfect. Why don't you roll me some performance? And Cole, what are you doing?
I gotta set it on, by the way.
Okay.
Oh.
I'll just keep looking around in here.
Okay. Passively, as you have inspected around here, you notice that there's a light that starts to flicker underneath the doorway of this door right here. You just full on turning tables here, man. Like
Couch flip.
that couch is upside down now.
Do we hear the couch being
Oh yeah,
flipped?
you hear it. Bang bang.
Oh my gosh, what's happening?
Let's go check on Kieran.
Yeah,
Kieran,
that seems like a good idea.
you okay?
There's some weird kid in here somewhere.
There's a kid in here?
I heard a kid laughing, and there was something that was there, but it's not there.
Oh.
To clarify, like a child or a baby goat?
That is a fair question.
I didn't see it, so
Okay.
I just heard it laugh, and
Oh.
I saw something that was there but wasn't there.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a little spooky.
So
Are there
I
any
was
doors that
trying
are
to look for it because
Okay.
it was. I saw something on the couch and then it was empty.
You thought it might have been trapped under the couch or something. You were trying to save this poor
That's
giggling
what I was
child.
trying to do.
Okay. Let's
What
see.
are you doing? You still sitting in that
I'm
nest
still sitting in the
of
nest.
bronze?
So I'm sorry. I guess that was. Well, no. I think I went to check on Kieran because I heard the large sound.
Oh, it was
Okay.
it was large as a futon.
Large sound.
The futon size sound.
Yep.
Okay. So okay, I'm going to. Did you point out the light that you saw under the door, or did you just kind
No.
of keep that? Okay, so I'm gonna
Well,
look.
I saw the light and then we heard the crashing
Okay,
sound.
so I
yeah.
wouldn't have noticed it. Okay,
Okay.
so I'm gonna go into that room where Kieran is.
And you're still playing your flute, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, you kind of hop down. So Cole makes his way to the entry of the door. You're kind of just like sniffing about, Kieran. Renwick, you hop down
Doesn't
from
smell like
the
a
pedestal
human
that it's
or
on,
a baby goat.
and you're interrupted as you see
Yeah.
the door right here open
Is it opened by mortal hand?
by mortal hands.
Is that Van Richten?
That is literally Van Richten.
Oh my gosh!
What?
My goodness, what is all this ruckus and commotion?
Oh,
Have you any propriety? This is an old place. There could be things that hear you. As he kind of comes out and he goes up to the boulder gnome and he's got this little cane in his hand. He's going, bonk, bonk, bonk.
Hey,
What are you doing?
hey,
My
hold
goodness.
on a minute.
Hey, you're the worst adventurers I've ever seen.
Well,
In
we're just
in this
exploring.
adventuring party, we resolve conflicts non-violently with each other.
This is non-violent.
Oh,
He
okay.
comes over to you and
What do you
with
mean
his
it's not?
thing, he attempts to swipe at your flute to like knock it out of your hands. Quiet that racket!
Hold on here. We're
And
just
he, like,
we're
holds his back.
we're just being good adventurers. We're investigating. We're not sure exactly what we're doing here. We were essentially teleported here in a way. We were brought here by the mists.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Okay.
Tell me something I already don't know.
So you said there are things here that might hear us. What are you doing here?
I'm investigating, duh.
Oh, so why are you surprised that we're investigating?
Our definition of investigating must be very different then.
I was looking at a statue.
If you want
All
to,
right.
if you want to awake the craziness, I mean, I'm sure you got the note didn't you?
Yes.
I mean, didn't that vision play in your head? Wasn't it abundantly clear?
Yes. Oh, did you send the note?
No, of course not.
Oh. You got the note?
I got the note, yes.
Okay.
Oh, my goodness.
Wait.
Who else is here that I can talk to then?
Wait, then who is
You
the
must have a
I?
little-
Do we know who the I in this is?
I actually don't know. I'm looking into that. That's a very, very perceptive question. As
Thank you.
He's about to hit it out of your hand,
Yeah.
and he's like, I like this one.
Thank you.
What other questions do you have?
I walk up to him and I cast Word of Radiance, but I deliberately exclude him from the damage because you can avoid friendly fire with Word of Radiance.
Sure.
But I do that to gently sort of push back on him.
Okay.
And my Word of Radiance is softly saying the word
We're like, oh gosh. He's taken aback. He was just like, come into the room. Yeah, the room right here. The one that's
Right.
got table, chairs.
I will
and all
knock an
those
arrow and hide on the other side of the door.
He
things. Come
seems like
into
a-
the parlor room, please.
All right, I'll
He
go in.
seems like a trustworthy fellow. I will follow.
good attitude.
Take care of that Catman of yours too. I don't understand. So he kind of makes his way to the head, sits in his chair. He's got all these books all around this parlor table. It's a big circular table. He's got these books and notes that he's kind of working on. Kieran, what do you do? And Cole, what do you do?
Oh, I am going to follow the trustworthy
Oh, you are, okay.
gentleman. And
I'm going to hide just outside the
Okay.
door,
Just gonna
With-
hide right there.
an arrow ready.
Okay. Don't be so formal. Come on in. There's no need for that.
I will stay where I'm at.
Okay. Blah, 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 blah. He just mutters in his, under his breath, and he says, "Listen, if you haven't already understand, we're currently in a domain of dread. This house itself is a domain. There's a Dark Lord in this domain, and with your help, hopefully we can figure it out. My job is to explore and identify, the planes of the domains of dread and to catalog them so I can make this nice little book and sell it in Waterdeep.
Fascinating.
I mean, I don't have anything else to
I
do.
need to connect you with my friend Jack Dragony. He's a good businessman.
Oh, perfect. Does he have any connections with the guilds?
Absolutely, he
Oh,
does.
fantastic. You'll have to hook me up when we get out of the mists.
Wish we can.
Good luck. Anyway, I've been trapped here like 50 years. Nonetheless,
That sounds terrible.
it sucks, but you learn to deal with the cards that you're dealt with. And I've been dealt with you for strangers, but I know by how weird you are that you're definitely adventurous and you're looking for treasures and gold and all those things that would lead an adventurer into the mist. I still don't understand why you'd want to come to the mist, but your reasons are your own, and I will not judge.
I'm searching for my one's true love, Jared Bright Magic.
Doesn't ring a bell. What does he look like?
He looks like this.
What a handsome
quite
fellow.
handsome,
What
quite
a-
dashing.
Is he your betrothed?
He's my one's true love.
Okay. So it's one of those like situationship kind of things where there's no commitment, but you still get the all the benefits of a male presence.
Situationship. I gotta write
That's
that
the
down.
best. That needs to go in the Urban Dictionary.
I'm
It's
sure it already is.
there.
Oh.
It's the thing that people talk about.
That shows how well versed I am.
No, we are in a caring monogamous relationship.
Very good. It seems like that you may have already been introduced to the domain here. There are souls trapped within this domain, within this haunted house, and I presume that they have wishes and some needs. And ultimately, the idea here is to get out. If that means excising the house, if that means satisfying demands of said people or spirits or things or entities, I don't know. But I'm here to help. I've found this board, as you guys now have seated in the parlor and looked ahead of you. There's like this large circular wooden board that has letters written all the way around it, A to Z. He said, I just need to find my
Wait, like a
planchette."
Ouija board?
Like a spirit board.
Okay.
I can't find the planchette. So I presume that we should run a seance to see what the house desires, the entities desire, and go from there. But I just can't seem to find the planchette. So if you would please do your modern adventure things, I'll be right here.
Okay. I think we can
Thank
do
you,
that.
quest giver.
I will step into the room.
Okay. Stone notched arrow.
Down.
Okay. Alrighty.
Step.
Do you know about the Raven Man?
Do I know about the Raven Man?
The Raven Man.
You
Oh,
have
yes.
met the Raven.
Briefly.
Very good
Yes.
question. Are you familiar with the feather of keepers of the feather?
We have some feathers. No.
Oh, good.
But
Hold
not
on to
all.
them.
But not all of them.
But
Well-
not all of them.
What are the keepers of the feather?
Well, they're an underground society within the domains of dread,
There we go.
which may help you in your various tasks. I have not met
These are like
Any
the agents
keepers-
of Shield of Ravenloft.
Maybe. I don't even know. That's why we're here working in a symbiotic relationship. I have commitment. I presume you guys do. That's how it works in relationships, as he's kind of looking at you. You know, situationships where it's a one-sided thing never work out. As he's giving you unsolicited advice on how to date. I got Jared. Hold on. Where was I? I got distracted by my things. With that said, the keepers of the feathers are typically a neutral society, but you know there have been a lot of atrocities to the keepers. They keep quiet, they keep low, but they use their crows and ravens as a way to communicate information within the domains of dread.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it would be advantageous to hold on to any kind of token that they've dropped, and it may fare good use or fortune in the future. So
Now
that's all I know now.
Good fortune worth more than 100 gold.
Hey, whatever fortune definition in your book works for you, but you know, gold isn't everything in life. As I've learned in the last 50 years being stuck in the mists.
I agree.
With that said, it's at this point that Kieran steps into the room. Right when you step into the room, you kind of sense this emulsion, or like this, like the hairs on the back of your head kind of stick up, and
The
you
hair on the
notice
back of my neck.
on the back of your neck. And our rogue here, you kind of have this sense of danger that you guys have set a trap off, that you might have set a trap off.
Oh,
So,
you're here. Good. Danger.
Oh, danger?
Danger.
Oh.
Something's happening.
Can I make a perception check?
Sure, why not?
Oh my
Katie,
goodness.
you are rolling like thunder tonight.
Danger.
24.
Robotham. Danger.
Danger, Will Robotham.
See, now he really does need to be a warforged. All these robot jokes.
Yeah.
Danger, Cole Robotham.
Okay, so he kind of looks up and he says, "Oh crap!" You guys are noticing that there's paintings, like full size body paintings, scattered throughout this hall, and one of them, as you looked up, was of like a noble squire, kind of up like this, in full clad, full plate. You can tell that the picture itself changes and goes real dark. So it's he's like at an abbey. It's well lit. There's like a child in the background, and it goes real dark and bleak and
Like a Harry Potter painting.
like exactly
Oh.
like a Harry Potter painting. And what looks like a man is now then becomes like a helmeted skeleton creature with like horns, and he's got like these dark antlers, sure. And it's dreadful, like very, very dreadful. I have a picture of it on my phone I put over there.
Out.
And
Yeah.
why don't we all roll a wisdom save?
Yes.
All right.
Oh, Gordon's alive. I got an 8. Oh.
I got 13.
Oh.
I got a 6.
15.
Target number's 10.
Okay.
All those that fail the wisdom save are frightened. So please note how many times you've been frightened. That's something I'm going to have you know. So Glow and Kieran become frightened. And you don't want to move at all close to this painting. You're frightened from this painting. It just scares you. And then after that happens, it then kind of, like a holographic image, it kind of reverts back to what it was. Oh boy. I forgot about that. I'm sorry.
What is it?
What was that?
Oh, that's a haunted trap. It happens every day. I'm sorry, I forgot to warn you.
Oh.
There's one in here and I don't know how to disable it. I'm not a priest or that order.
I'm a cleric.
You're a cleric.
Yes, I'll pull out my holy symbol.
Perfect. Do you have channel divinity?
Yes.
Oh, then purge it,
no,
please.
we don't get that till level 2.
Oh,
No, I don't. I lied.
Well, you better be clutching that emblem until you become level 2.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we're just going to deal with this every day.
Katie.
Oh, no.
We're just going to deal with this every day. So the painting's right here. So, yeah. So,
Does it happen like the same time every day or just randomly once a day?
that's actually a very good point. I'll make a note in my notes.
Maybe we should put a towel over it so we don't see it.
That's another very good idea, Von Richten says.
Can you take the portrait down? Or is it sealed to the wall?
I haven't tried touching it. You can try touching it.
I'll pull out my spear.
As he gets his notepad ready.
I'll take out my spear.
Go ahead.
I'll take out my spear.
You're the cleric.
And I'll just pierce the canvas.
Oh, why don't you roll me an attack roll?
with the spear. Okay.
Wait, can you use spears? Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
simple
I can
weapon.
use spears.
Simple weapon.
I don't know. That
It's not a javelin, it's a spear, right?
It's a spear, yes. I got a 14.
Oh,
Yeah, you successfully strike it when you poke up against the canvas.
Okay. Does anything happen?
When it's poked in, no.
I'll
Priceless.
pull
You've
up
either
the tan.
angered an evil spirit or destroyed a priceless piece of art.
Make a deck save, please.
All right.
Oh.
I got a 5.
Time to get my bludgeoning dice.
Yay! Plus one. Oh, I do add that to the. Okay, 6. But that makes a huge difference.
Right.
Yeah,
Oh, careful.
6 will save me.
As you release your spear from it, you're pushed with a gust of force for 4 points of damage,
Okay.
and you hit against the back wall.
Oh man!
Boom! And
All
then
right.
you fall prone.
Okay.
4 hit points. It's a lot for a level 1.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you
We
can still
don't
see that
do
the canvas.
That was
is-
very bold of you, Runaway.
Thanks. Stand up. All right. Now we know what happens.
Okay. I walked over and I used my healing hands racial ability on you, and you heal 1 hit point.
Thank you.
Aw, so kind of you.
Does the painting look as though it's been disabled?
In your arsenal of skills or abilities, you're not able to determine that.
I think that if this only happens once a day, we should be good as long as we
Get out of here.
seance the house within the next 23
Yeah.
hours.
All right.
Let's go find the planchette. That's what it's called.
Yeah. Planchette.
Okay. Am I
Does
still
anyone-
frightened?
Does anyone know what a planchette is?
Yes.
Well, presumably it's the little
Oh.
dial thing.
Are you talking about
Exactly.
in
In real life or in
real life? Yes.
yeah.
No.
I don't know. I had to look it up. Yeah, it's that little thing that when you do like a seance, everyone holds this thing and it
Yeah.
guides you to the ladder.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is.
Okay.
That's, yeah. I have
Those
pictures
were-
and I don't have my phone.
Those were very popular, like in the latter half of the 19th century.
Yeah,
Like President Grover Cleveland would have seances at the White House.
I didn't know that.
They were so popular.
That's fascinating. Okay. At that point, Von Richten kind of goes back to his thing. He says, fascinating.
Glad
I've
to
never
provide
studied
knowledge.
the Boulder Gnome. And he's like furiously writing in his notes about
Okay.
what happened.
All right, I'm scared, so I want to leave this room. So I go into the next room, the room on the east.
We're going this way?
East.
So there's a room here.
So northeast.
Away from
So I
the-
go this
Yeah, away from it. And then
way. Okay, then I go that one.
Kareen
Because
as well.
we're frightened. We can't go near it.
Before we.
Oh, I thought that's the side it was on.
It's right
No.
here. This
It's
side.
here.
Oh,
Yeah.
then I would move in the opposite direction of it.
Okay. I'll follow them.
Before we start following my poor human eyesight, do you mind if we borrow like a torch or a candle, Mr. Von Richten?
I will tap your bracelet and cast light on it.
It's lighting now. Not wizard magic.
Kieran and Glow, you make your way into the hallway.
Okay.
There's a doorway in front of you, and you two, what are you guys doing? You gonna follow
I'm gonna
them?
follow them. Yeah.
Thank you for your help, Mr.
Wow.
Van Richten.
Yes, thank you for the knowledge.
We will go find that planchette. It's probably this way. My
Okay.
tabaxi friend has a keen sense on these things.
Who
Okay.
said we were friends?
Oh, that's so harmful.
It's a figure of speech.
Oh.
Oh, that's cool. You
It's
have
like
it all like in sleeves and stuff.
companion.
That's awesome.
This hall
Show
is
it
lined
to
with
the
the
camera.
broken,
Show it to-
broken picture frames,
Wonderful
a rug
setting,
with the
dude.
dizzying geometric pattern covering the floor. And it appears there is a door over here to a closet. The door is off the hinge, and it appears to be a closet. But you can't see because it's a
Okay.
little bit too far
My
away.
spidey sense is telling me that this place may be full of traps. So
I-
I'm going to hang back.
I would like to check for traps.
Wait.
Okay.
I think you're going to get attacked by something in here.
Hey, that looks like a closet.
Okay. So I hang back and then I open the door with thaumaturgy.
And the door is off the hinge.
Oh, the door's off the hinge. Okay, then we're screwed up.
Yeah, it
Do
looks
what
like
you
a
must.
closet.
Okay.
I cast guidance on you.
Okay, that's a
So what are we
1d4.
doing?
Exactly.
Checking
Cool.
for traps.
Okay, so
Look how big and chunky your dice are.
Right? I can be like over here and see.
Oh, there it is.
Investigation, that is 25.
now there doesn't appear to be traps in the closet, or there doesn't appear to be traps near this door either.
Okay.
But there are. You notice as you walk past that there were two large doors that would presumably lead into like a dining area.
Okay.
Instead of a single door, it's double door. I know those animated objects.
Those animated
Carrying
rooms.
buckets of water.
Yes.
It doesn't seem to be trapped this way, as far as I can tell, with my magic
All right.
abilities.
Okay,
I trust your magic abilities.
Bolden,
you.
what are we
All
doing, Renwick?
I'm gonna go down towards the closet and peek inside.
In the closet.
I'm just gonna, without touching the door, I'm just gonna
Okay.
look inside.
Do we all have dark vision?
Yes.
We do, and then I just cast light on his bracelet.
Dark. Okay,
I have a
and you,
lighted
can you see in the
bracelet.
dark?
Yes.
Okay, great. So he's the only guy that technically can't see the dark. But
Yeah,
you've got,
but now
you've got
he's-
your light.
I
That's fine.
glowed him up.
As Renwick makes her way through the door, your light extinguishes,
Oh no.
This.
and you have this like sense of as if you were drenched in cold water.
Oh, that's cold.
Oh, what's cold? What's going on?
Someone
Perception
ice
check.
bucket challenged me.
Can I still see in the dark?
Yeah. It's.
Okay.
I mean, there's no light, so those who don't have dark vision can't see. But if you have dark vision, you can see as if it's
Okay.
dark, like a dark vision.
I'm gonna make a perception check. That is a 21.
You don't see anything, or hear anything, or feel anything,
Oh.
or taste anything.
So
Or
this
am I
is
missing
like.
anything?
Smell.
Smell anything.
Like nothing.
Nothing.
Like no walls, no.
Like
I mean, it's a
just
closet.
see-
Okay, so I can like. Okay.
You can walk
So
into
it's not
it,
like
it's
magical
deep,
darkness. It's
but
like.
doesn't like usually a closet in this. I guess you would assume that there would be furniture in here
Yeah.
that would hold things
Okay.
that closets would. But there's
I
nothing.
want to
in there.
go towards the door by the closet, the single door.
This one? Okay.
Yes.
Right? I
Is
would
it
like.
locked?
It is not locked.
I will open that door.
Okay. You open the door, and it reveals a kitchen, I believe. Let me read you some flavor text. A rack previously suspended from the kitchen ceiling has crashed, crushing a table and scattering rust pots and cooking implements. A sizable iron stove is built into the north wall. Several doors lead from this room. You can see an oven. You can see the the hearth, or like the place where they would have the fire, where they cook with a cauldron or whatever. You can see that, an oven, and
The table.
yeah, there's like a preparation table. There's like a preparation table, and then
Are there any like cupboards, pantry?
yeah, there would be those typical things. All of them are typically ransacked. Like doors, there's like one that has, it's barely hanging on its hinge. You see the debris of wood on the floor. Open cabinets that don't have anything in it. Basically,
Are there any bags of flour?
There is a little pantry area that you could go to. So this right here is where that like stove fire is. On this side right here, this would be like a cabinet, like a large open door swinging kind of a cabinet that presumably would hold supplies.
I will enter the room and go over to the cabinet
Okay.
and see if I can find like bags of flour. Or anything
Sure.
like that.
Yeah. Why don't you roll me an investigation?
Okay. That is a solid 5.
You're looking around. You're smelling. You're not smelling anything. It's weird. It's like you have this keen smell, and it's like you don't smell.
So you get
actually,
distracted
I
by a
get
piece of string.
Okay, roll me just
Yeah.
advantage, then I'll retcon that.
Yeah, I still get a solid 5.
It's like it's weird. It's like something's obscuring your sense of smell that you rely so heavily on in here.
I'll go open that last door.
This one right here.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So we'll hold up on you, Kieran, and we'll.
And I'm
go
gonna
below.
ready a shocking grasp and then open the door.
You open the doors as you're readying, this action. This appears to be a ballroom. Broken boards mar the web-like design worked into this ballroom's wooden floor. A short stage for long-departed musicians stands at the room's far end, overlooked by cracked stained glass windows.
Okay, I go over and stand on the music stand, and I pull
Okay.
and I pull out my flute and I start playing the Mos Eisley Cantina song.
Okay. As you start your performance,
Uh-huh.
and then you conclude the first verse, the following scene takes place literally in front of you.
Oh.
You see entities like appear out of thin air, as if like a scene occurs. There's a man clad in full plate, who is holding a sword in hand, and he's got 2 different guards who have a woman bound and on her knees, who is wearing ring mail.
Okay. Does it look like the same lady we'd seen before in our dream?
It looks exactly like the same lady that you've seen before in your dream. Very good. And you can see that mouths moving. You don't hear anything. And there's it appears that there's something that goes on between the two. And then the 2 guards lift her up in the air, holding her as she's held like this, and her feet dangling, and then kind of carry her off, and then they kind of dissipate, and then the whole scene kind of ends.
I stop playing. I cast my message cantrip, which can go around corners.
Okay.
And I send it to my friend Renwick. And I say, dude, I just saw a vision of that lady from our dream.
Oh.
Wait, did you?
Where are you?
Oh, I'm not there.
I'm in the ballroom.
Okay. Oh wait, I can't respond to the second one. I don't think. with
No,
message.
you can respond. It goes 2 ways.
Oh.
It's a magic walkie-talkie.
Oh, cool. Okay.
I'm gonna double check.
I was just wondering if I could respond to more than one, or just.
So,
one.
well, I
So,
mean,
yeah, I'm gonna go. I'll go into the ballroom.
Okay. As soon as she enters, the scene plays out again, but instead of it being like opaque and translucent, and it's as if the creatures are the humanoids are there, but in like black and white. And
Okay.
you hear the following: a hollow, mocking voice reaches you, echoing as if from far away. I'll give you a simple choice, my misguided knights. You can join Lady Silvera, and I'll entomb you all within my fortress walls. Or forsake your commander, bear witness to her execution, and then walk free to tell of the Dranzong's justice.
The Dranzong?
Dranzorg. Dranzog.
Tranzor.
Dranzorg's justice. My mercy knows, but a moment friends choose. And instead of there being two guards and the lady, there's 2 guards and the lady, and then like 4 other guys that are being held by other people. So there's like a bunch of people that are literally being held at sword point, and this towering man clad in plate mail saying this. Glow, how do you respond since you saw this vision now, apparition appear in front of you?
I say it seems like we're seeing events that have already happened unfold in the form of these hallucinations or poltergeists or whatever they are. My hunch is things did not turn out well for these people.
Yeah, maybe this is the unresolved
He
stuff.
says quickly now as he looks you in the eye, what is your choice? Are you with Lady Silvera, or will you join me?
I think the appropriate answer is I'm with Lady Silvera. That would be the lawful neutral with good tendencies thing to do.
How do you respond, Renwick?
With Lady Silvera.
He says, so be it. Her blood is on your hands. And he gets his long sword and pierces her in the heart as her shadowy figure, ghostly figure, goes topless. Gosh, topples lifeless to the ground, and the chandelier up above you, up behind you, makes a loud crack and shatters.
Can you cast mending? We should fix this.
No.
It is on our spell list.
I mean, yes, but I don't have it prepared.
No, it's a cantrip.
Cantrip, I guess. Well, I don't have it on my cantrip list of known. I've got Guidance, Sacred Flame, and Hand of Radiance. Word of Radiance.
Let's shift gears at the same moment as this plays out. So we'll have Cole. What are you doing?
So after I got hit with the torrential downpour of coldness and lost my light, I'm backing out there, and I'm just in the hallway, and I'm like,
as it's empty.
I totally just left you in there.
I'm like, I can't see.
Oh, that's right, because the light went out.
I just left him in there.
As I leave the closet, does my light come back on?
No.
Oh no! Wow.
You're
Can
in the dark of night.
I can't see.
Can I hear him?
You're inside this ballroom.
Did the door close behind me?
No, he didn't.
Would I be able to hear him in the next room?
You would be able to hear him, yeah. But
I can't.
You guys don't notice
Oh, okay.
anything that happens as that. When your light goes out, you thought your friend was behind you, and you turn around and step out of the closet, there's like this moment of dread. And I think it's kind of built upon the loneliness you felt by traveling literally blind in the mist for like 2 or 3 hours.
It's rough go.
So it's almost like you re-experience that moment of that 3 hours in a moment when you're like, it's dark, I'm in a haunted domain, and crazy stuff's happening. So like your perception and your senses kind of go weird, and this seed of fear kind of strikes you, and it's like, I don't want to be alone. So if you would write that on a flaw, that is going to be a seed of fear.
Let's see.
I can't stand being alone. And then as that moment of dread happens, it's I guess it's interrupted by the friendly sound of your cat friend who says, "Oi," or whatever you say. I think we're over here.
Follow the sultry sound of my voice.
Yeah, very melancholy, but it's almost like, the sun rises and you're brought from that sense of dread. So this is going to be something that you're going to keep track of. This is going to be a seed of fear that you're going to be that you could fulfill, or you could fail, which could lead to fear and potential stress points. So it's not that you've gained fear, but you've gained a seed of fear because of this.
Okay.
I feel so bad.
Why?
I left him alone.
It's okay.
No, that the important time to
Everyone
split up
abandons
is
me.
to abandon the guy who can't see in the dark. That's what you want to do in a haunted house.
Very good. Okay, so as you're waking, you make your way
And
back.
I go over to him. So
Yeah, you kind of follow his voice as he's like, seriously, why can't you see in the dark, you humans? And you're kind of like, your hands are touching the wall, and you find the opening, and you come in here, and you can kind of hear now that he's in here, but you still can't see.
I still can't see.
I go over to him.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, you make your way over to him.
That way he doesn't trip over the rusted pots and pans.
Very good.
Our adventurers have finally made it into that dark and dreary manor. They have met the great investigator von Richten, and they've stepped into this dark and dreary dread of domain. What appears to be a harmless hallway for some is the worst nightmare for others. Will our adventurers see each other again? Though they appear to be feet away, they seem like they're worlds apart. Renwick and Glow, finding out about the true nature of this manor. Our ever-cautious Tabaxi, Kieran, seems to be onto something. Will our human rogue finally take courage despite the seed of fear that has been planted into his heart? Find out next time.
Quest with us, where adventure abounds. You're listening to Van Richten's Guide to A Curse of Strahd. Next time in the Fates Forge.